Guys, holy smokers, it ain't no damn jokers. We need to talk about what the hell just went down because the homie Trump looks like he pumped the brakes. The homie Justin Trudeau, he also went crazy, and we need to talk about this beef because this beef has been crazy. The Canadian dollar, the maple dollar, man. I'm in Canada, by the way, guys, so you know how I be feeling, right? It was around 0.75 yesterday, dropped to 0.68. Now it's good old 69. Okay, so 1 cent back up. Thank you, homie Trump, because the homie Trump actually put the pause on that sucker real quick. Okay, we're gonna get down to it. Like the video if you love your mama, like the video if you're doing good today, because the first clip that I want to share with you guys, and we're gonna actually also check out Trump's live streaming. Yeah, Trump is crazy, bro. He's live streaming his job, deadass. Just like how YouTubers live stream themselves playing video games, yeah, Trump has been caught live streaming his job. So we're gonna be actually checking out his live stream in a second, but first of all, check this one out. So this is crazy. Roll it. Context: Canadians were booing the US anthem. Oh shit! Oh shit! And one guy wrote this: if Americans are hated by Canadians, then imagine the rest of the world. Damn, man. And gotta love the fact that there was booing, but we were still nice enough to give a singer a clap at the end. That's who we are. Okay, let's actually check it out. Roll it. Is that true?
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that
wait for it.
our flag was still there. Oh,
the booing is there, but not too much. There we go. Uh-oh. No. only in Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, holy. So they booed and then clapped. I mean, that's a nice singer, right? Even I have to agree, right? That's a nice singer, but first of all, let's get down to the real stuff, guys. Holy smokers, that ain't no damn jokers.
Let's bring Vashi in now. We've managed to connect with her again. Okay, Vashi, 30-day reprieve.
30-day reprieve. That's the headline, Sandy. Breathe at least a month-long sigh of relief. The Prime Minister putting on X just moments ago.
Because you guys know, after 30 days, we're going to be looking like this, man. But that's the crazy part, man. I didn't even have the seatbelt sign on. I didn't even know Trump was gonna put the tariffs. Like, I couldn't even clench my butt cheeks. Like, can a brother please get some warning real quick? Like, I was looking like this yesterday, but thankfully the homie Trump pumped the brakes, and we got 30 days. You know, after 30 days, we're gonna be looking like this. You know, we're gonna be looking like this, and yeah. And this is gonna be like the politicians. I mean, this is how they beefing right now. The politicians be beefing though. So
I just had a good call with President Trump. Canada is implementing our $1.3 billion border plan, reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology, and personnel, enhanced coordination with our American partners, and increased resources to stop the flow of fentanyl. Nearly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on protecting the border. 10,000 also the number of troops that Mexico announced would be heading to their border. The statement goes on to say from the Prime Minister, Sandy, in addition, and this is all new, Canada is making new commitments to appoint a fentanyl czar. We will list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on the border, launch a Canada-U.S. joint strike force to combat organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering. I have also, the Prime Minister writes, signed a new intelligence directive on organized crime and fentanyl, and we will be, backing it up with $200 million. Proposed tariffs, and here is the headline, Sandy, will be paused for at least 30 days while we work together. So the crisis we thought would be taking place as of midnight tonight is averted for at least a month.
Okay, and that buys us some time, but it sounds as though there's
that buys us some time to perhaps like put our seat belts on, because looks like the turbulence is going to be real bad 30 days later. Hopefully not. Let's hope for the best, prepare for the worst. At least we got 30-day warning, right? Maybe 30-day warning. But I want to actually show you guys this. So the homie Trump was caught live streaming his job, essentially doing his job. Okay, roll it.
We have, for your signature, 5 official designations of special envoys. The first is Mr. Steve Witkoff, who's actually in the room to be your Middle East envoy.
Yeah, who put the microphone on that Sharpie? Looks like he put microphone on his Sharpie. Oh, that's a fat Sharpie.
Where is Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Steve Witkoff.
Steve,
everybody.
wake up, get
Done
your
a great
answer.
job in the Middle East. Really great. But we'll see how it all turns out. It's complex, but I think he's going to do very well.
Next, we have Mauricio Claver-Carrón to be your special envoy to Latin America, sir.
Okay, good man. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have retired General Keith Kellogg to be your special envoy on Russian-Ukraine issues.
Is that like the same Sharpie?
We've made a lot of progress on Russia, Ukraine. We'll see what happens, but a lot of progress has been made. We're going to stop that ridiculous war.
That's good, that's good. But is that Sharpie from that 10% tariff made in China or what?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have designation of Rick Grinnell, to be your envoy for special missions.
Wait for it.
I sent him to California to turn on the water. We turned it on. It was not easy because we had to go through a lot of environmentalists that are causing a lot of problems. And we have billions of gallons of water. It was on 3 days ago. You probably saw. It should have gotten a lot of press, but it didn't get much. All we're doing is giving Los Angeles and the entire state of California virtually unlimited water, which they could have done 5 years ago, which I told them they should do, but the environmentalists stopped them. And we opened it, and we did it regardless of the state. And now the state seems to be very happy. I spoke with Gavin Newsom, and he's very happy. I almost called him by the other name, didn't I? My little nickname for him. But I think they're all happy. They have a lot of water in California. Too bad we didn't have it about 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
That was, by the way, that was a big move. We have, I don't know if you saw the pictures that were released of the water pouring down from the Pacific Northwest and Canada and lots of other places. And it's a pretty amazing sight.
Canada? Uh-oh.
Mr. President, Rick Grinnell had a big Friday trip as well.
He had a very big Friday trip. You're right. We'll talk about that. He's a good man, Rick.
Lastly, sir, we have a designation of Mark Burnett as your special envoy to the United Kingdom.
You know who Mark Burnett is? I figure he should be good. He's certainly done a great job. Friend of mine and very talented guy. We have very talented people working for us.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if there's a microphone on his Sharpie. There is no way, because that's sucker loud. That Sharpie loud.
I'll hold that one up because Mark gets so much television. We'll hold it up, right? He'll be thrilled to see it. He's going to do a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Next, your administration has smashed records for appointing large numbers of highly qualified, capable people at all levels of the federal government. These are 28 sub-cabinet level officials being appointed to a number of different departments and agencies. Some of them are quite important positions like departmental general counsels, but these are people who have been pre-vetted and have received your approval previously.
Very good.
Very nice. Very nice. Can a brother also get like no taxes? Cause and yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. I actually heard. And if you guys are in America, let me know in the comments, right? Because I heard that Trump was looking to remove the federal taxes. Oh shit! Yo, if that's real, I hope that's real, bro. Even though I'm in Canada and we're getting taxed like crazy out here. We're getting taxed like crazy out here. I want to get down to that in just a second because the homie Polievre was also talking about it, right? Yeah, right? But I definitely, listen, man, it don't even matter if you're in Canada, US, or on Mars, or on Pluto. Bro, Remove the taxes. We demand no taxes. We demand lower the taxes, or at least remove the taxes. We demand no taxes. No federal taxes, bro. That would be insanely good, right? And generally speaking, whatever America does, other countries follow. There's obviously a delay. There's always a delay between, but generally speaking, not all the time, but generally. But I don't. To be fair though, I don't think any country gonna really follow America in terms of removing taxes, right? But if he does, I mean, I would be happy for you guys for sure, man, because taxes here in Canada, oh man, it's I wish I could say psych, bro. I every time I see the taxes, bro, I be looking like this, man. Damn, homie. Canada discourages you from making money, essentially, bro. Like, the more yeah, it's like that's Canada for you, man. That's Canada for you, bro. That's a Canadian dream, man.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Next, this is an executive order. This charges your Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent, and your Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, to begin a process that will hopefully result in the creation of an American sovereign wealth fund.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's a very exciting event. We're going to have a sovereign wealth fund, which we've never had. We have a lot of things that create wealth, and you're seeing that over the last 2 weeks. I think we've created more wealth. Other people have created de-wealth. The people, my predecessors, we're creating a lot of wealth. Scott, maybe you'd like to say something about it, and
yeah,
I'd ask also Howard to say something about it.
Yeah, come on, Scott.
Yes, sir. This is very exciting. We're going to stand this thing up within the next 12 months. We're going to monetize the asset side of the U.S. balance sheet for the American people. We're going to put the assets to work, and I think it's going to be very exciting. We're going to study best practices as done around the world. It'll be a combination of liquid assets that we have in this country.
Yeah.
Event. We're going to have a sovereign wealth fund, which we've never had. We have a lot of things that create wealth, and very exciting. We're going to study best practices as done around the world. It'll be a combination of liquid assets that we have in this country as we work to bring them out for the American people.
The extraordinary size and scale of the U.S. government and the business it does with companies.
Bro, like, we're seeing that dong coming down, bro. Like, come on. We're getting pause, no Diddy. But yeah, put the microphone above, man. Like, we're getting that, bro.
Should create value.
Where's the director? Where's the director?
For American citizens. If we are going to buy 2 billion COVID vaccines, maybe we should have some warrants and some equity in these companies and have that grow for the help of the American people. So I bring all these things together. I think Scott and I will create an amazing sovereign wealth fund for you, sir.
So other countries have sovereign wealth funds, and they're much smaller countries, and they're not the United States. We have tremendous potential in this country, tremendous. You're seeing that, what's happened just in a short period of time. And as an example, TikTok, we're going to be doing something perhaps with TikTok, and perhaps not. If we make the right deal, we'll do it, otherwise we won't. But I have the right to do that, and we might put that in the sovereign wealth fund, whatever we make, or if we do a partnership with very wealthy people.
Yeah.
A lot of options, but we could put that as an example in the fund, and we have a lot of other things that we could put in the fund. And I think in a short period of time, we'd have one of the biggest funds. And you know, some of them are pretty large, I must tell you. Some of like the Saudi Arabia fund is on the large side, but eventually we'll catch it. But we're going to create a lot of wealth for the fund. And I think it's about time that this country had a sovereign wealth fund. And these two gentlemen and some others are going to work with them very closely, and they'll be heading it up.
W or L patch notes? Thoughts? I want to know.
And they're going to do a great job. Two highly respected people that have done unbelievably well in the world, in the real world. So that's a big deal, huh?
That's a big deal.
I think it's going to create value and be of great strategic importance.
W patch notes or L?
Mr. President, why is it important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury?
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him. And it's only if we agree with him. He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs.
DEI,
and we
right?
put him in charge of seeing what he can do with certain groups and certain numbers. Some of the numbers are horrible, what he's found. Think of it, $100 million on condoms to Hamas. And many other things that are frankly even more ridiculous. And they're finding tremendous waste.
What? 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 What the hell? What did I just hear? What did I just hear? What? Nah, say psych.
Really waste more than anything else, I think you could say. Probably fraud and abuse can be added to it. The more standard waste, fraud, and abuse. But they're finding tremendous amounts of really bad things, bad spending.
Brother,
you've been writing about some of it, frankly, and some of the things that they've been doing is just terrible. Elon can't do and won't do anything without our approval, and we'll give him the approval where appropriate. Where not appropriate, we won't. But he reports in, and it's something that he feels very strongly about, and I'm impressed because he's running obviously a big company. It has nothing to do if there's a conflict that we won't let him get near it. But he does have a good natural instinct. He's got a team of very talented people. We're trying to shrink government, and he can probably shrink it as well as anybody else, if not better. Where we think there's a conflict or there's a problem, we won't let him go near it. But he has some very good ideas, and we have a lot of very other talented people also. We'll bring.
I want to show you guys this, right? Because the homie Poliev will also talk about it. Le Canada first. Le Canada d'abord. Okay, roll.
We must put Canada first.
Yeah.
And that is why common sense conservatives condemn President Trump's massive, unjust, and unjustified tariffs, which will damage both American and Canadian economies.
Oh, no.
Canada is the United States' closest friend, greatest ally, and most important neighbor. We share the longest undefended border. We fought alongside the Americans in 2 world wars, Korea, and Afghanistan, where we lost 158 of our brilliant young men and women to avenge the attacks of 9/11 on New York and Washington. There is no justification whatsoever for these tariffs or this treatment. Canada will never be the 51st state. We are an independent, proud, and strong nation. I'd like to speak first to our American friends. You are our friends. You are our neighbors. We share the longest undefended border in the history of the world. You buy our products, and we buy yours. You have a trade surplus with us when energy is excluded. And when it is included, the deal is even better for you because you buy our oil and our gas at massive price discounts. Not because we're nice Canadians, but because here at home we've made really dumb decisions to prevent us from exporting our energy to any other countries.
Oh, crap.
But either way, Americans are better off with this friendship. We share a continent. We share the same risks and the same potential enemies from around the world.
Oh, damn.
Those kinds of enemies can metastasize into real dangers and actual attacks, as you saw suddenly and unexpectedly on 9/11. It's good to have friends when those sorts of things happen. And let me ask my American friends this question. Even if you believe in tariffs, how is it possible to put a 25%
Yo, Trump, please don't stop his speech, man. Don't stop his speech.
Tariff on Canada and only a 10% tariff on China?
China. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So 25% on Canada, 10% China. So yeah, bro, can a brother get a discount? Brother, please, can a brother get a discount? It should be -2% tariff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the video if you agree, man. Like the guys, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Let me send you some schmoochies out here. No diddy though. To my American viewers, to my American homeboys, my American homies, to my Canadian homies out there. I mean, I'm in Canada, so where my homeboys at though? You know? Yeah, I mean, it should have been negative 2% tariff, but okay, they pumped the brakes so far, so the patch notes have been crazy, guys. Holy smokers, it ain't no damn joke, as like I have been saying.
What strategic mindset does that make sense? If it's to do with fentanyl, the fentanyl's coming from China. It's killing our people, too. We both have to do more to stop it, but we can do more when we do it together.
Uh-oh. Oh, let me show you guys. Let me show you this. So the homie Justin Trudeau also responded. You know, Justin Bieber brother, Justin Trudeau, Justin Trudeau. He confirms Trump's planned tariff on Canada will be paused for 30 days. No, did he roll it?
Okay, now we've just got some breaking news out of Canada. So he promised this earlier. There was a first phone call with the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, but
that's Sky News from Australia. Okay. Yeah, Australia also getting in on the action by the looks of it. Roll it.
Between Trudeau and Trump. That didn't go very far, but there has been a second call, and the breaking news is that Canada also gets a pause of 30 days. So Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has confirmed Donald Trump those planned tariffs will be delayed for 30 days. So he's just posted this on X.
Let's go.
There it is. I just had a good call with President Trump. Canada is implementing our $1.3 billion border plan, reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology and personnel, enhanced coordination with our American partners, increased resources to stop the flow of fentanyl. Nearly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on protecting the border. Sure. In addition, Canada is making new commitments to appoint a fentanyl czar. We will list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on the border, launch a Canada-US joint strike force to combat organised crime, fentanyl and money laundering. I've also signed a new intelligence directive on organised crime and fentanyl, and we will be backing it with $200 million.
Yo.
Back to the headline.
Can our brother get like 2 pennies or something? Yeah, 200 million, that's a too much money, man. That's a too much money. Yeah, man, can our brother get 2 pennies? But I want to know your thoughts on the matter, guys. Do you guys think that this beef there's gonna be a point after this beef, or you think that this entire beef is pointless? I want to know your thoughts. The homie Trump apparently crashed the stock market, but now the stock market is going up because he said pause, right? So there's that. I want to know your thoughts on it. Check out this video on the screen, because Justin Trudeau also made his response, like actual verbal response. I covered that here. Check this out. If you already seen it, then check out the UFO video. A massive UFO mothership showed up in Miami over Florida. Check out this video on the screen, and I'll see you right there.